Hi, how you doing? This is Travis from Curiosity Marketing Group, and I'm going to show you how to change a few various things on the website. So let's get started. So you can either log in through the owner login. If you do it this way, it will take you here, but then it'll take you back out to the home page. So what we really want to do is do wp-admin for all the admins, and now it will take you to the same page, which is slightly confusing the way that I just did it, but whenever we log in with your information, it'll take us to the back end, which is where we want to be. So let me open up another tab. Okay, so let's start with the slider. I'll show you how to change the images. So if we go back on the back end, left-hand side, soliloquy, and you click on that, it'll list all the sliders, and there is only one. So if you click on edit or the title, it'll take you into the area where the pictures are. So what we can do is swap the pictures around. Oops, that's not what I want to do. You can delete them if you want, and we can also add new ones. So if you hit select files from your computer, and let's say I want to add this Ripley's picture, and we'll let it upload. And we will go here and hit update. Okay, and then if we hit refresh, you'll notice that, oh, wrong way. There we go. The Ripley picture is here, and it's number 2. So if we want to get rid of it, hit delete. Yes, I'm sure. And update. And that will get rid of it. So if we go back, it won't show it. Okay, so then the next thing we'll do is look at announcements and tidbits. And they both work the same way. So I'll show you how to do the announcements. So if we click on all announcements, you'll notice that the Mark Your Calendar and Annual Workshop is there. If we hit add new, we do test, whoops, and then test. So this will be the main title, the kind of excerpt about it, and then we can also set a featured image, which I've been using this just to keep it consistent. We hit publish and hit refresh, and you'll see that it's there. So then what we do if we want to delete it is we can hit move to trash and go into trash, and you'll see that it's there. And then if you want to restore it, if you accidentally deleted it, you can do that, or you can delete it permanently, which is what we want to do. This works the same way for the tidbits. You would do the same thing, add, and then type in the title and type in the little tidbit that you want. These do not have images because they're just bullet points. So if we scroll down, we'll go to upcoming, in progress, and finished products. And these work the same way, but they have an added piece of information. So if you notice in this column here, it has a category, and each of these categories is associated with one of these tabs. So for instance, if we wanted to add a new one, we'll do test again, and test. And let's say, what's the first tab? Projects upcoming. Upcoming projects, publish. We'll hit refresh. Oops, and you'll notice that it's here. So the same thing, if you want to delete it, you can hit move to trash. It'll be in your trash bin, and you'll hit delete. And then for this area, the gallery, if you go into pages, go down to home gallery, there it is. Make sure you're in the visual. You'll notice that the gallery is here. So if you click on the gallery, you'll get this blue border, and then you hit the pencil, and it'll take you to where you can edit the gallery. And you can do the same sort of thing that you can do with the slider. You can move them around however you want. And then if you wanted to add to it, you can hit add to gallery and click on one like this one and hit add. Now this has a limit of 8, so you'll just have to make sure that there's only 8 in here. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 8. Okay, and then we'll exit out of this. So yeah, so 8. Okay, and then let's go back up to the top and go to the president's report. Okay, So for this, let me show you how to edit that page. And this theme will kind of stay consistent from page to page. And if there's any variations, I'll explain it. So if we click on President's Report, you'll see that this image up here is this featured image. And it's got a dimension on it. So if you wanted to change it, just make sure that you keep it on these dimensions. So 1920 by 940. And that just makes sure that it fits nice and snug in here. This is the title, and then this is the information. So your title, and then your information. And then you can come in here and edit it. You can delete words or bold them, or however you want to do with this panel up here. I know one of these, or a couple of the, okay, so for this one, for the resort directory, if you look at the bottom left, you'll notice that it's a file. So these are actually not on pages. This is under appearance menus. And if we go to the resort directory, you'll notice that there is a file associated with this. So the way that we would update this or swap it out, and I've put folders in here to help organize it as much as possible. And let's delete this real quick. So I keep it in there. And if we click on Documents, you'll see that the contact information is here. And you click on the file, and it gives you the details page. So whenever you open, or I'm sorry, triple click, so if you click once, click twice, and 3 times, and then copy this entire URL, you can then go back to the menu, and then if you wanted to edit it, you could. So let's delete it, and then copy paste, and you have your new one there. And then all you would do is save the menu, and it would update this file. And I believe these are files too. Yeah, these are all files. Okay. So let's go here. Okay, regulations and policies. So this is a page now. So we'll go back to pages and go to regulations and policies. And once again, there's your image. And here's your list items. Just like they're displayed here. So here's your title. And then if you wanted to add a new one, you just click at the very last one, hit enter, type in what you want, and then highlight it. And if you hit this insert add link, then you can add a link to it, like so. And then it'll add it to it. And then if you want to get rid of one, you just hit the backspace until it's gone, and you get back up here, and it's good to go. And then whenever you make a change, just make sure you hit update, and it'll show here. And I think that is consistently how it is throughout the pages, but let me go page to page and just double check. And I think maintenance is the same way. Okay, yeah, so all of those pages are the same. This gallery will be the last one that's different. So if we go back into the pages and go to gallery, once again, featured image, and the featured image is here. And we did the same sort of thing that we did on the home page. So you have a title, and then if you wanted to edit the gallery, you click on it and hit edit. And if you wanted to add a new gallery, just make sure that you click at the bottom and hit enter. And then you can type in your title. So we'll do test, click up here. We want that to be a big heading. Then we'll space, add media, create a gallery. And let's say we want, whoops, not that one. I don't know. Let's say we want those photos. So we've got 6 selected. Hit create a new gallery, and you'll see the galleries here. Now this is the the display that was very similar when we were editing. So you can still move stuff around if you want. If you picked a photo and you're like, I don't really want that one, you can hit the X and then go back to add to gallery and pick a different photo. For here, we'll leave this default 3 columns. Full size, light box, no. The order is up to you. Custom is probably the best because then you can move them and get them the way that you want. If you want them to be different every time, you can do random as well. And then we hit insert gallery, and then it inserts the gallery for you. And then if you wanted to delete it, if you don't want to use this anymore, you click on it, hit exit, highlight that, hit the back, whoopsies. Click on it, hit the backspace until you get back up here, and then you would hit update. And I think that does it. Yeah, and then if you ever need to log out, you can hit the logout button, and that'll take you out of the site, back to the beginning. Okay, thank you.